I know the heartbreak of divorce with you women that have shared it with me, and I know the identity crisis, I know the uncertainty, I know the life-changing consequences. What will I do with my work? What will I do with my home? How will I choose an attorney? How will the kids survive? We've had those conversations. So for my Edgy Elegance women, introducing you to Dr. Shook, she will allow you from her website to be able to answer those questions that we all need, because going through divorce is one of the most difficult times. But I promise you the woman on the other end of that will be a woman that you are so happy and proud of, and that it begins with devastation to destiny. So for today, we have a special offer just for Dr. Shook's clients, and any of the Edgy Elegance women who want to take a peek, you can also have this too. This beautiful palette that we're taking from the day into evening makeup, as well as teaching you how to do appropriate makeup and feel better about yourself as you're going through this process.
Thanks, Karynn.
All right, so first thing we're going to do, we have a beautiful face here in our Edgy Elegance Compact. We're going to take 2 blushes. We're going to start in the back with the opening of the ear and take them under the beautiful cheekbone. Now on your specialty track, you have information for women, don't you, Dr. Shook?
Yes, I do.
On how to do other appropriate issues as far as first dates, getting back into the workforce. That is correct?
That's correct. We do a whole series on, deciding when you're ready to go back to dating, what you're looking for when you're dating, how to then get yourself ready to go out, including online dating and setting up your profile and deciding if you want to go online, and also the safety issues when you go online, because that is so important, right? We talk about, what are you going to wear, what you're going to talk about, date openers. It's pretty fun, actually, because as you're developing that single identity, there's a lot of new decisions. It's really the new you, a different you, and how you're going to present that new, better you to the world. And also, consider yourself the interviewer. You're meeting people, and you get to decide what you want and what you don't want. You get to say yes, and you get to say no when appropriate.
And what about identity issues? I know when I deal with women, just real quickly before we go into the eyes, there's a lot of identity crisis because we've identified with that marriage, with that family unit. Can you help the women? Can you help the Edgy Elegance women, help them understand their identity, who they were made to be originally before the trauma happened?
Well, we're all originally children of God, and we're loved, and we're honored, and we're respected, and we're created to be unique in ourselves, not to mirror someone else and meet their needs to the exclusion of our own needs and who we're created to be. So we talk about that, and through the work we help you develop an idea of what that is. Most of us gave up any concept of that, and when we get divorced we go, I have no idea who I am anymore. So part of the process of working through your divorce is really discovering that woman and discovering that unique creature that God has created you to be.
Most excellent. And for part of that from the artistic point of view, ladies, here's what we're going to do. When we have a beautiful eye bone, like Ms. Shook does, we're going to take a little bit of intensity, and in the Edgy Elegance palette, this sells online at EdgyElegance.Info for about $69 for Dr. Shook's clients, and for mine that peek at her website, you're going to get it for an unbelievable $35. Basic colors, we're going to start with a dark brown, and as you can see, that adds a little more intensity. The next color that you're going to get for $35 only, close your eyes for me, in the Edgy Elegance collection, is a beautiful medium color that almost every woman needs. It's soft. It applies beautifully. I like to think it's an integrity eyeshadow, not too much, not too strong. We're going to blend that over the darker, and you can see how I'm overlapping. So we're taking the darker first, the medium shade to the dark, and we're overlapping the colors. We're not afraid to blend. As your new life is going to blend perfectly, your eyeshadows are going to blend perfectly. Then we're taking our lightest color, which goes under the brow. You can see how beautiful that applies. And then we can take it and blend the whole thing together. Now, if you're going out on your first date with the help of Dr. Shook, definitely how not to pick the same person again.
Absolutely. Or again and again and again.
Or again and again and again. We'll be talking about those things, as well as you can take this to your interviewing. You can apply the Edgy Elegance collection darker or lighter, depend on where you're going or what you're doing.
Which is a great point, because so many women who are going through divorce are also needing to go back to work. And maybe you're going back, or maybe you need a different job, you need to make more money, or different hours, because maybe you need to get your kids into childcare. So we also are offering this package. You're offering it through the new career series as well, to help women getting back in the workplace.
Certainly, and these colors are definitely appropriate for any occasion. You can take them to lighter to darker. So in the budget, it allows you to take it all through that time where you're reinventing yourself. Here's the last little trick we're going to show you is we're going to take the dark chocolate eyeliner and we're going to take it from the outside in. Close your eye for me. And we're going to smoke it. And we can intensify this for your night date. We can soften it with a slanted brush, which is on the information for EdgyElegance.Info if you're going for your interview. And again, we're going to go from the outside in. This allows for a little more intensity, and of course we need eye contact when we go on dates or interviews. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're getting that right. Close your eyes for me. We can also take that same color. You're done with your new job, your new interview. We're going to take that same color and smoke it up into the medium chocolate brown. We're getting that smoky eye, and there's certainly more information on EdgyElegance.Info. Look at that. In just a few minutes we have more of an intense eye. Let's review. We're taking our blush from the back, opening of the ear, underneath, a little through and through. We take our EdgyElegance darker color, all in the collection, from the outside in to intensify the eye. The medium integrity color we take on the eyelid. We overlap the colors. We don't want any lines of demarcation. Overlap. We take the beautiful highlighter color under the brow. Now you're going from day to night as well. You don't have time. You're picking up the kids from childcare, going out to that first day, going to meet your lawyer, going to do all the things that change. Take a little powder, press it into the skin to freshen yourself up, and you are ready to face that new day and that new life. So that's in just about 5 minutes. You've got a new look going on. Thank you for taking the time, my ladies. I really encourage you to get to Dr. Shook's site. She's helped me a lot through my divorce. There's a lot to know. It's a lot to go through. But I promise you, devastation leads to your destiny. Thanks for stopping by, Edgy Elegance.
Thank you so much.